one thing I'm a little fearful from what I've seen out of Ghost is that they really are sometimes leaving their own box open. Look at Klassux, absolutely just out of his mind for that.
One game, these teams so evenly matched. And despite how much favor Cloud9 had coming into this event, had coming into this matchup, Ghost is giving them a run for their money and looking to take the lead in the series. As Torment hits the shot, Lethamyr off of his own crossbar, sends it away. And Zanejackey looked for the clear but didn't find it, so Cloud9 might have another opportunity depending on what Gimmick does here. 50-50 goes straight up and Squishy again towards the box. Lethamyr and Zane both looking to clear. Final 30 seconds, tied up at 1. Clear from Klassux down, Squishy will drop it away. Torment, look at the transition straight to his teammate. So difficult, and Gimmick over the top, it's coming back out. Who gets there first? Gimmick does, sends it in, 16 seconds left, and Cloud9's got the lead.
You can look at this touch from Gimmick and think it was useless, but look where Lethamyr was. He would have had that save, unbelievably thought by Gimmick to get there, recovering quick enough to get just one more touch, and with 16 seconds left, Cloud9 will find themselves in the lead.
And all of it enabled by that ridiculous for the world title.
A huge showing from Ghost, just in general, really showing us we should not underestimate them. They are still a top North American team, but
challenge there to prevent that goal from going in.
It was going to be so easy for him as well to try and pre-jump, smack his head onto the ceiling and not be able to react in time, but said trusted his 1v1 gameplay. Zanejackey, look for the corner. Bluey is already there, reading that ever so quickly, looking for the setup. He's going to try and jump straight down, but now Rizzo on the other end of the pitch.
Rizzo!
He hit it straight into the goal.
What a shot here from Rizzo, coming all the way from his own goal line, hitting that ball off the backboard. Fair, not enough boost to be able to challenge that at all.
Grab some food for a second. You're like, hey, this is going to be a sweep for PSG, and I started laughing.
Hey, I
I knew it was going to be.
Well, Jacob, I want to go to you, man, because you know PSG is such a strong team overall, and G2, G2, as a North American team, again, you've had a lot of experience playing this team. What was working for G2 there, in your opinion, that enabled them to take down this top team from Europe?
I think it was really like the G2 passing plays. They're able to break nerves, get to them, and G2 definitely took advantage of it.
All right, what an amazing series. G2 advancing forward in the tournament, and now they're going to play against Cloud9. Can we give it up for Jake?
Drop it down, Rizzo will get it out. The savior medals for just, it feels like everyone's got at least 3 saves at this point. It's going to go up. Lay it back down to the corner. Zanejackey with the lob downfield. 2:29. 2:30 halftime. This one a long one all the way down. Rizzo to drop it in a dangerous spot. Zanejackey helps him out, sends it away. But Cloud9 trying to make this happen as we're halfway into a second game. The box Gimmick up to Torment. Arnovi's out on wide on the rotation. But G2's defense has been so impenetrable. Here's the infield pass. Rizzo still makes the save and keeps the hopes and dreams of G2 alive. He's going to touch it down, and we'll go to game 5.
Oh, Squishy maintaining this ball into the air.
Zanejackey's interception. Squishy keeps this one alive. Open Torment is up as well. They're keeping this ball so high. Find themselves time to get up and get boost. Gimmick with a shot towards net. It goes away with Kronovi. Zanejackey's now down.
The Squishy will do it if you win the grand finals?
Every tournament he says if we win the whole thing, he will do an interview, which usually means the whole team goes up there. So it's kind of his way to get out of it, I guess. But
You know, this guy, always a cop-out. All right, well, thank you so much once again, Torment. Guys, give it up one more time for Torment and the boys over in Cloud9. We're going to go ahead and send it over to Axel Toss, break it all down with the boys.
I think Gimmick, he, to me, was that difference maker. Even in that last game, winning that 50-50 and then passing it over to Squishy, and just the way that he was able to put away the overtime goal in their in the 4-minute overtime. So it was just, from him, a very impressive.
Been around the block, they know what to do here, and they have to be pretty confident here because I feel like they won that European regional. They were down 3-1. It seemed like Method cracked under the pressure, and there's no bigger pressure than right now.
Yeah, remember Turbo with that World Championship experience. He was on that stage last year. You got to wonder how much of an anchor he can be for the rest of his team and encouraging them to keep their cool on that stage in front of all these folks. But let's shift the conversation over here to Method, a very dynamic team. Let's go through the players one by one here.
Yep, and the offense for Method is a lot.
Magnus off the backboard. Here comes a lot. Magnus is just pushing, sumoing K-Dop out of the area. Their shot was heard.
7 minutes and 17 seconds by Flipside and Market in Season 2 World Finals. these guys just trying to find anything, any sort of
There's the pass, that's the goal! There is the difference maker! Method trust one another, and it is a Method-style passing play that will give them the win. Lola, Game 7!
Did you expect anything else to end that game? A beautiful pass play, one to another.
Not to make a mistake. That's actually how it felt like. And is my fly down? No, he caught me off guard. I should never listen to you people. So thank you for checking as well. So now.
Gale Force that no team really had made thus far in the game, or the series.
And plus, with Gale Force versus Method, Method is known as that team of passing, the team, while Gale Force is known for the solo plays. So you would think Gale Force would want to embrace that chaos, because when they go for a demo, they screw up the rotation on Method side, but it also screws up the Gale Force rotation. So it turns the game a little bit more chaotic, and that seems to be better for Gale Force rather than Method.
Yeah, and now we are truly going to see the test of endurance for all these teams, especially for Method, because they're going to have to turn around and play next. They're playing against Cloud9. We're going to take a short break here from the World Championships, the MGM Harbor in Washington, D.C. So Method coming right back onto the stage. Cloud9 had a little bit of time to have a breather, I suppose, watch some Rocket League, maybe get a drink, maybe have some discussion, but it all comes down to this for these teams, the lower bracket match. The loser of this will be out of the tournament. After this match is done, we will have our 2 teams left for the grand finals. That being said, Method is about to enter the stage. Let's go ahead and take a
Biggest upsets in history. Now they've made the lower bracket run, they've made that hard part, and up against Method, who just came the loss, they're going to win, they're going to take it out 4-2. And
Clearance just stays right near the ceiling the whole time. He's looking for the kill, but Magnus to be able to move up. Especially with the shadow play now, moving in, gets it over the top, puts it in. Beautiful play from Cloud9 as they take game 1.
And there it is, something I think Squishy needs to slowly start being able to bring out that confidence in his mechanical skill. He got bumped, he still corrected himself. The player from Method and Net probably...
To a pun right now, but it's not working.
Monstigness.
It's that close enough. Tie game. Method, what a play. Cloud9 will have to find a way to score if they want to win here in game 3. And there's a way to do it. Squishy off the air. He finds me coughing, and they find the lead.
We've been talking about Squishy not being able to really show how powerful he is, but really just this series alone, he's made most, if not all, of their goals. I think he's had some support from his teammates, but he really is there to be the striker. His teammates are just lobbing Method are able to get them that win. You can just see the huge difference in shots right there. I'd add them up really quick, but I don't think my brain has the capacity. So I'm going to talk a little longer. Wave, how about you add them up for me? I'm going to keep talking to give you a second to do that.
14 there
shots.
for Method. Final minute. This was the scoreline in game 3. Cloud9 unable to take it, but Squishy now with the daily shot. He puts it through. He's been going for this stuff all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments.
The player to invent the shot himself is able to get the delayed front flip and just destroy Method on defense. Even they have to be impressed. Incredible showcase from Squishy.
Absolute obliteration, and if you look over at Squishy on the stage, he's still just stone cold killer.
How do you not? Unbelievable play from both of these teams. This game alone could have all the highlights.
I'm still geeking out about this.
Let's just all silently watch.
Look, you've seen it on Reddit before, but have you seen it in a finals match at a world championship?
That could potentially be one of decisions made here by Gimmick. The first one around the defender and the second to put it on target. He saw Magnus coming through. If he'd taken the shot right off, he would not have made...
Out towards Magnus. Go for the dribble plays towards the net. And look at the infield pass play from a lot. Metzenar's in to finish it, but Squishy has to save. A lot comes in one more time. It does not go through. They're able to get it away. Torment with the carry. The tightest infield pass I've ever seen, and it's well defended. And now the counterattack starting to come through for Cloud9.
Somehow they were able to...
3 minutes left.
Yeah, a 3-goal lead. A 3-goal lead is a rarity to come back from. 3-0, but Method, again, they just refused to give up.
And plus, this means Cloud9, they finally lost their first LAN, and it also means Europe finally again will win a LAN.
Went for one of those bump plays. Worked out so well in Game 7. Almost looked for it to work out yet again. Method back, their backs against the wall. One touch, Violent Panda looking for the tap down, looking for K-Dop, the shot. Once again, too loose. K-Dop, he's had a couple of opportunities. Method starting to pick up the pace on the counter-attack, but it was blocked yet again by Turbo Pulse of the midfield, currently belonging to Gale Force Esports and every single reward that reaps. Now 2 players caught by the side. Metaverse can't get there. K-Dot wins.
What an incredible weekend that culminates in Gale Force Esports as your Season 4 World Champions for the Rocket League Championship Series. Back here at the Analyst Desk, Axel Toss, Gibb, Jamespot, Lawler. Gentlemen, what an incredible tournament that we got displayed in front of us. Gale Force going all the way through the